Chapter 735. Before Fury could even figure out the meaning behind Adam's words, Adam's men had already made their move. Adam's subordinates were also all very reputable and incredible fighters. They might not be as strong or powerful in comparison to Andrew. However, Andrew was already half dead at the moment. He could still deal with any ordinary man, but he would not be able to fight a person who was skilled in fighting. Therefore, Andrew had no opportunity to resist or fight back when he was faced with Adam's subordinates. Alex had already planned his destiny in advance. Andrew could not help but feel extremely helpless and desperate at this point. He would never have dreamt that he would end up in this state. If his legs were really broken, wouldn't he be a completely useless person in this life? When that time came, he would just be a useless person with broken arms and legs. He would simply have to lay in bed, unable to move, and he would not even be capable of taking care of himself then. At this time, Adam's men stepped forward as he approached Andrew and the other bodyguards. The first man that they started with was none other than Andrew. One of the men instructed the other men, "Hold on to his leg for me." A few men stepped forward immediately before pressing Andrew's legs to the ground. Immediately afterward, the man took out a brass knuckle that was made out of pure steel before he put it on his hand. After that, he aimed it directly at Andrew's right kneecap before he slammed his hand right into Andrew's knee. Andrew's right knee shattered immediately. Andrew could not help but scream out loud because of the piercing pain. However, he was only halfway through his misery. After that, the man continued slamming his hand into Andrew's left kneecap before shattering his left kneecap. After he was done with Andrew, the man continued shattering all the kneecaps of the remaining 5 bodyguards. The presidential suite was filled with the sound of cries and wailing of the 6 men who were in extreme pain. Fury had an indifferent expression on his face as he witnessed the fate of his men. He did not care about them because he could not wait to get rid of them. He only cared about whether Adam would finally be satisfied and appeased. If he was still not satisfied, what else could he possibly want? Therefore, Fury asked Adam, "Mr. Smith, are you satisfied with the results now?" Adam replied coldly, "Of course I'm not satisfied yet." Fury could not help but tremble in anger. After that, he hurriedly asked, "Mr. Smith, how can you be satisfied, then?" Adam looked at Fury coldly as he said, "It is actually very simple. I want to break one of you and your son's legs." "What?" Fury was extremely startled, and he blurted out, "Mr. Smith, don't you think that you are taking the joke a little too far?" Adam squinted his eyes as he asked, "Who said that I am joking with you now?" Fury took a step back involuntarily in fright before he panicked and said, "Mr. Smith, I know that some of my men have caused conflict due to a slight misunderstanding. Still, do you really have to take things this far?" Then, Fury lowered his body and said humbly, "If I did not do well in any way, I hope that Mr. Smith can just make things clear to me so that I can put in all my effort into correcting my mistakes. You don't have to hold on to your grudge. After all, you do not want to hurt the peace and harmony between our families, right?" Adam replied coldly, "Do you really think that the Whale family is worthy enough to talk to the Anderson family about peace and harmony? Who the hell do you think you are?" After that, Adam said sternly, "If the both of you want to make it out of this place alive today, you should just let me break one of your legs. Otherwise, even a deity or a mortal would not be able to save both of you today." Fury could not help but tremble in shock. Was Adam for real? Did he want to break his leg? What a joke! He was the eldest son of the Whale family, the second-generation heir of the Whale family. The Whale family had always been very powerful in the South region, and he was the one who had always been bullying others. When had he ever been bullied by others? For the sake of maintaining peace with the Anderson family, he could even bear with the fact that Adam had rushed in and beat him and his son up. However, how could he possibly accept this? How could he allow Adam to break his sons and his leg? If word about this matter were to get out to the public, wouldn't the whale family be humiliated? As he thought about this, fury plucked up the courage as he shouted sternly, "Adam Smith! Don't take things too far. Do you really think that you are a member of the Anderson family now? You are nothing more than a dog and a subordinate of the Anderson family. Who gave you the courage to deal with me and challenge the whale family? Even if the whale family is not as strong as the Anderson family, we are still the top and most powerful family in the South region. I do not believe that the Anderson family will allow you to act so recklessly."